Awesome.
Gotta love doing streaming for a little bit. You know, kind of some nits and tricks of using OBS. Also, I wasn't meaning to ask you, what is the other character icon of Gerbardt doing in the red circle? And Dalak.
They're not in the red circle.
You want to share the map? Because I don't think I was in when you shared
Oh, that's right. Yeah, sure. So the red circle is the sight line for Dialock.
Because it's dark.
Well, I think you changed your dice to red, maybe?
Yes.
Okay. Is that what your question was, Gerhardt?
No. Oh, on my screen, I see another character of Gerhardt and Dialak on the board.
I see an
so
extra...
you see two
I
of
see an
yourselves?
extra Gerhardt. I don't see an extra... Oh yeah, they're back by the mill still.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them on mine.
You see where the 5-foot mark is, or the 10-foot mark is? Just try refreshing the map.
You mean the lower left?
Nope.
By the mill.
Did that work?
Where my 55 is, there's a character. And where my 100 is, there's a character.
It doesn't show up on mine. I had to reinitiate because I had to clear the board last time.
We'll just ignore them then.
So, I don't know. That's weird. Yeah, I don't see any, so I guess we'll ignore them. It may have just been that it's still reading it on your client from before. Well, if you can see the other ones, so the ones not in the circle, ones by the mill, go ahead and delete them. See if you can delete your own.
I can't.
You can't? Okay.
Try right-clicking on it and it doesn't give me anything.
Hey, point out where it is again.
There's me. And there is Tristan.
Okay, I'm back again. Turn this down.
Yep. Okay. So apparently,
do you have enemies queued up yet? If not, just clear the combat tracker. Just completely clear the combat tracker, and then put us back into the combat tracker, and it may fix it. It doesn't matter. We'll just ignore them. As long as we aren't coming back to the mill.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not coming back to the mill. So we'll ignore them. It should clear it out the next time I start the sheet. I can start it over.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Are we streaming?
Yep, we are live.
Okay. Well, we begin our tale tonight. You guys had just finished the mill. You had searched through all of the individuals, and now you are heading back to where Callan the Barbarian is to decide your next move. If you actually decide to go back to where he is, I mean, you can always bypass him.
Heck with him. Just forget about him. Forget he even exists.
We'll see what he does when he counts stuck by himself.
I collected any intelligence from the cultist too. Or I would.
You mean
I
right
would
before you killed him?
No, I mean like stuff on his body or in his possession.
Like combat.
Oh, I gotcha.
I mentally extracted information from him right before I slaughtered him. I didn't even think I was the one that killed him.
Sure. Sure. So you did find a unknown bottle of blackish liquid.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
On him.
I write health potion.
Did you
want
to search for weapons and stuff? I mean, he's got a really rusty cutlass, and that's
no. I'm talking about information.
He didn't seem to have any scrolls on him. You get the impression that these guys operate word of mouth.
Did he have any insignias? Like rank insignia?
You get the impression that because of his lack of insignia, he was actually just a low level
Okay. That's fine.
Leader. He was definitely in charge of the guards, but that's probably about it. Okay, we continue. I'm just gonna let you guys just keep trying to decide your moves. Make sure
I'm
Gerbardt, unless you've got your torch out, that you're only moving the 20. If you got your torch out, you can move a little farther. All right, checking down the road. So I'm just going to tell you it looks clear at this point.
Well, I'm trying.
It's going to take me a second to unmask the area. So.
Well, I'm trying to basically stay behind Dalek, so.
Right.
Yeah, can he get a little bit of a move bonus even without his torch because he's right on my 6? Like an extra 5 or 10 feet just so it doesn't take us a year and a day to get there.
Yeah, I'm going to have some lag here. It's actually saying that it's not responding, so I don't know if it'll boot you guys off or not.
No, it'll sort itself out. You just have to wait.
First time I had this happen.
What did you do?
Windows blue circle.
It might crash then. If you got the donut of death.
Due to technical difficulties, our broadcast is brought to you today by lack of technology genius.
Could be worse.
Yeah, if it does, I may need to restart my computer, so I will be back on. That's my promise to you.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll just have a really long intermission then.
This is funny. That's interesting. Oh, well, we didn't crash. We did not crash. So look at that. There you go. Well, it's not actually going to take you that long if you just keep plotting in your moves. I need him to stay the proper distance so they can see, because you have a move speed, and you can only really move as far as he can see. There's two guys. One's got night vision on, and the other doesn't. It's not really going to make much of a difference. So. For the guy who does it, anyway. You'd always tie a rope around him and drag him along, but that's a different story. Is he still on there?
Who, me?
Beer and...
Yeah, I'm there.
Oh, okay. Well, make your decisions for your moves. You said the way is clear.
So he can move 20 feet?
Yeah, he can move 20 feet. You can move 60. Remember, you have that mental telepathy ability. As long as you can see him.
I think
he doesn't necessarily need to see you.
I need to check that again, though, what its range is. I think it's 30 feet.
It is 30 feet. Very good. I'm just going to let you move your own 60 feet circle. You see nothing. It seems to be as deserted. You're going back as it was. You're coming forward. Coming forward as it was. You're going back. I don't know. Still clear to you, so you can see the intersection up ahead if your thing was in the right spot. So you're good to go. I'm just assuming you guys are walking normal, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sprinting 30 feet at a time.
Awesome. All right, well, I'll just keep that in mind as far as your noise is concerned. It's up to you, Dialogue. You're the first guy apparently. Garrett's pretty much just following the road because at this point he can't see you. So.
I'm letting him know it's clear.
Oh, you're targeting him so you can see how far away you are. That's clever. Mm-hmm. So far, so good. Okay. I'll unmask that part. There's a blue circle, a blue donut.
Well,
if it happens the third time, I might just restart. We'll see what happens. That went faster. Actually, saving up for a 1080 GTX.
EVGA okay, or which company?
I generally do EVGA. I started out with them. I like them. I have several other products.
Yeah, so. That's what I went out with for my build.
I like the fact that they have that fan speed monitor. That's really helpful.
Mm-hmm. And plus, with their 1080 for the Win 2, with its 9 sensors for heat, that's really damn good. So you can regulate the temperature a lot better.
I actually once I get that, I'm gonna have to upgrade, or not upgrade. I'm gonna have to add 2 more fans.
Then the case I have, it's pretty. It's keeping pretty cool.
The case I have started with just 2 fans, so
mine started with 3.
The 1080 runs hotter than that, so I think I'm gonna get 2 more fans to cover it, and I'm gonna upgrade to an 850 platinum powered CPU. Well, so far so good. You're clear.
All right, I'm gonna assume they're still at the house, and I'll make my way over there.
Is there like any light coming from the house, or is it like?
No, it's pretty quiet and it's pretty it's pretty dark. So you get the impression the family really wasn't going to do much making noise and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's pretty much like the coastline of England during World War II.
That's right. They're pretty much playing it safe. Wow, that went a lot faster. Nice. All right.
I think if you do it like in smaller burps, I think
actually that was the largest chunk I did. I think the program's just catching up.
Probably.
So
probably need a better CPU as well. Or is that just graphically intense on your system?
Nah, I think it's just graphically intense on my system. I'm running several things. I got my internet browser up too. I can close that. Oh, I saw I have my Bible software open still. That's a pretty powerful program. It takes a lot of stuff. There we go. I close a couple things that are more intensive. Okay. So as dialogue moves to the corner here, you hear sounds, but they're coming from behind the building. And you're up to the edge.
Which building? The north one or the south one?
The one you are standing at.
Do I hear this, or is that too quiet for me?
Yeah, I'm going to place these guys first.
Notice he said guys.
Oh, sorry. I know, but I probably could have helped it, but it was more fun.
You just didn't want to.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one who said you're sprinting every time you move, so let's make this interesting. Yeah.
And then there's me, quiet foot. Or would it be stealth foot? Not too sure.
Yeah, you're really too far away anyway for these guys. But they definitely heard your buddy here.
Do they sound like goblins? Or not goblins,
Cobalt.
No.
Kobolds?
The C means that they are cultists. So these guys, they're human. And so far, what you can see in your quick glance as they start to stare at you, and one shouts, "There's someone coming up the road!" By your count, how many is that?
I yell, "You darn right there is! The adventurers are coming! Run! They killed everybody at the mill!"
Yeah, I'm right behind them. Great. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, there's
and
only 6 of them.
they hear coming from behind me. They hear the sounds of a couple of people in plate, and some stomping footsteps, some other people running, and
what are you using?
Thaumaturgy.
Oh, great.
I'll give it to you. It just says you create an instantaneous sound. Oh, and it says and instantaneous sound. Well, I'll give you. They can hear shuffling. That'll work.
And
they're not going to hear multiple guys, but they're going to hear some.
I telepathically tell Gerbardt to get into cover.
All right. See, I thought you were just going to go and sneak into the building, but nope, you had to run past it.
You said they saw me.
Yeah, because you ran to the corner. Had you been walking quieter?
All right, so they saw me, so no, I'm not gonna sneak into the building. How can I sneak into the
No,
building if they saw me?
I meant originally. Not
Mhm.
now. So that's fine. That's fine. Um. Okay, and they say, well, we'll kill the adventurers. Who are you?
I'm what's left of the reinforcements from the south.
I'm gonna need another deception roll. All right, I give it to you. So there you go. Okay, prepare for an attack. You made your move. Was Gerhardt do anything?
Move.
He no longer hears voices in his head. You're close enough where you can hear. You heard them. Let's ready for an attack. Okay, I will give it to you then. Dialogue.
I'm just gonna keep running.
Just keep running. Hey, there you go. Your buddy doesn't know what the hell you're doing. He can't hear you anymore.
That's fine.
Okay.
Gerhardt's just gonna stick to the shadows.
He finally ran away.
It is a character flaw.
Is that really one of your character flaws?
I think it is. Or no, I don't think I picked that one.
Yeah, you were going to, and then you decided not to. That's why I thought it was funny. Okay, well.
So, do I hear them rushing past us?
I guess.
Or rushing past me?
You can see this building too. Yeah, hang on. I'm just making it so he can see what he can see.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna find out he's loyal to a fault, huh? No one tells me what to do. Okay. I think this fits within your character just fine. So
I didn't actually say I was running away. I'm just making it look like I'm running away.
Oh, you told me you were just gonna keep running. So.
Yeah, well, I am. I'm gonna keep running straight through them around the corner of the building.
To answer Gerhardt's question, no. Last time you heard him, you heard the adventurers are coming. Run away, and then you just saw him dash off, and that's the last you heard of him. You heard the cultists say, "Prepare for an attack," and they don't seem to be moving.
You did hear a mental word before I took off that said, "Get into cover."
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I give that one to you. That's true.
So you don't
now
completely.
You both are under the
may...
impression that your buddy's in that building. So you neither one of you.
Yeah, I forgot to message him. It was too late.
So...
I guess if I need to stay in the shadows, I better roll a stealth check.
All right, go ahead. You roll stealth check. We will see if it's successful. So, dialogue is kept running apparently. So, is he doing anything else now?
I thought I was done, but my goal is to.
No, you went, and then
my goal.
The cultists are waiting.
My goal is hold on before you move me.
Okay.
Too late. Let's see. My goal is to get around the side of the house somewhat sneakily and double back. So. Let me guess, there's like 15 kobolds down here.
22.
Oh, great.
Well, let's see. Let's see how many kobolds are down there. Do you see any kobolds?
I don't see any. I don't think there's any there. I can see in the dark, and I'm pretty sure I don't see any.
If you don't see any kobolds, there's no kobolds.
You are fairly certain there are no traps.
Yeah, well, I didn't say traps. I said kobolds.
Oh,
I don't know why there would be traps laying around a desolated keep.
That was an old joke.
Mm-hmm.
That's an old joke that means you may or may not have rolled high enough to know whether there are no traps.
Yeah, well, and as you didn't roll at all.
I did. I rolled stealth.
Well, yeah, but that's not trap detection.
Well, but I can see in the dark, and if I roll stealth, the question would be whether or not they see me, because I would be able to see them if they're standing out in the open.
Well, you cannot see the cultists.
That's fine with me. And I also don't see any kobolds, so I'm just fine with
that. Okay, Gerbardt, what's up?
Did
you have your torch out?
Nope.
No, he didn't.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
That's
why we were moving so slow.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, very good. Well, you're up. Are you just gonna stay put, or are you gonna move?
I'm gonna try to stick to the shadows until I know what the hell is going on for damn sure.
Okay.
That's why I rolled the stealth check.
No, I understand. I'm just wondering: are you moving? You staying put? What's going on? You said stick to the shadows. That can mean a bunch of different things.
Well, for Gerbardt, we're to stick to like true darkness, unless there's no like full moon.
Were these cultists carrying torches?
These cultists were carrying torches. Actually, that's a good point. Do we want to create another
bubble?
Well, no, I'm going to create another thing here because they are carrying torches. So each one is going to be 30. And then, so that's the light. And then I'm going to let you do the 30 feet of low light past that. So you actually can see more now. And I'll let you just assume that around each of these cultists, because they each have torches, that's going to be a greater light advantage.
About like that.
Wow. So.
That's 40 feet.
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out because they each cast 30 feet. So I'm going to show you kind of. So this is. Yeah, I can't really do it that way.
Well, it'll be 30 feet from every source.
So. Okay, for you, so you can make your whole movement speed. Is what I'm saying.
Mm.
So it's 30 feet from the edge there. So like that's low light for this one torch. Each of them have a torch. So you can see 6 guys on the board, can you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so each of them have a torch. So that's their similar range.
Okay.
So you guys should make your full movement speed, but you're actually not in full shadow. Now you're actually by the building and he's kind of off, so that side where you're at is actually gonna be shadow still.
Okay.
Because that's not covered. But you can see enough to be able to make a full movement.
But I would be
keep in mind that they're waiting to attack the next thing they see, so
yeah. So in theory it'd be best to go back towards the darkness and basically
yeah, in theory it'd make more sense to backtrack until you're out of the low light. And then the circle down the longer way, if that's what you're planning on doing.
Yeah,
so you can do 30 now. You can do your full movement speed. because you could see dim light past that too. So there you go.
And
so you're outside of there, so that's dark past that. You can see them though. So if you are able to see a torch, you have a clear line of sight, you can see them. Which means if you wanted to attack them while they're while you're in the shadow, you could.
Okay.
So you already made your movement, so
mm-hmm.
I'm not going to accept that move.
It's how do I cancel a move again?
Let's see. Well, it's easier just to accept it and move it back.
Excuse me.
There you go. Actually, you were up. There you go. The cultists are still waiting. They don't seem to be moving. Dialogue.
I'm gonna continue and creep up along the corner there.
You can see your buddy again. You're not close enough to talk to him, but you can see him.
Right.
He can't see you.
Right.
Right. You have clear line of sight of those three cultists. Cultist 4, Cultist 2, and Cultist 1.
I'm still waiting for it to update here.
It's going to look a little darker because I have 3 different colors shading.
No, that's fine. It was stuck. I couldn't do anything.
Oh, okay. Are you making an attack? You just going to stay there? What's going on?
Let's see.
If we had our sword, we might be able to take on 6, but barely.
Witch bolt.
No.
No, it's a joke. Witch bolt, that bolt. No.
What is my movement speed?
30. Unless it's a straight line. You have to sprint in a straight line, then you can do 60. But if you're sprinting, that's not stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but it's outside their vision.
No, it's not. They can see dim light about 10 feet away from where you are. So if you're in a straight line, you see which way
I thought you said the 30 was the dim light that they could see. So if I run in a straight line right across there, they shouldn't be able to see me.
If you run across right like this, they're going to see you. You're riding right into their dim vision light. They can see dim vision.
30 is dim vision?
It's like a shadow.
Is the circle 30 dim vision?
Yeah.
Then how in the heck are they going to see me?
Because you said where I'm at.
They see a shadowed creature. So
if you're inside of that 30, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be inside of that 30.
You had your guy. You see how your guy was pointing? I thought that's the direction you're going to run. So.
No, I'm going to run the direction my line is pointing.
I gotcha. Well, I didn't see the line first. I just saw the arrow. That's fine.
As I run, I don't care if they hear me. I messaged to Gerbardt that
they heard you.
That they are going. That they're. I tell him. Well, I'm sure he can probably see already, but I tell him that there's 6 cultists, and that we need to get Kaylin.
Gerbardt goes, yeah, but how the hell are we going to take on 6 cultists? And I say in a low voice. At least that's audible to only him.
Not with just the two of us.
Yeah, you're 10 feet away.
Gerbardt, so plan?
You're gonna do a 5-foot step. You're gonna talk a little bit. There you go. Yeah, you're within 5 feet, so you can low talk.
Gerbardt, ask plan then?
Let's see. They're going to.
I'd start shooting people.
I say, we're heading north to get to Kalen as quietly as possible. There's going to be a diversion to the south. Hopefully it works.
Gerbardt goes, what type of diversion?
As he asks that question, 30 feet behind me, so over here, somewhere, there is actually a little bit further down there somewhere, ish, 30 feet ish.
That's 35.
30. There is the sound of horses.
Horses neighing.
And
you hear the cultists say,
hooves thundering.
They're on horseback.
And I tell Gerbardt, move to the north as fast as you can.
Gerbardt asks, while being stealthy, right?
Yes.
But okay, as fast as he can.
30 feet.
In the direction, it's not the dim light. It's gonna be 20.
I'm assuming Gerbardt knows to stay out of the dim light. I mean,
I'm saying as fast as you can. It's gonna be 20 movement feet.
Mm-hmm. Too bad he doesn't have goggles that allow him to see in the dark.
And my plan is to move up there. Not great, not terrible. Hopefully it's covered by the thundering hooves.
Well, mine is just as bad.
So
yours actually ended up being better.
2 points off. Doesn't mean shit, to be honest.
Okay. So Dialect moves, Gerbardt moves.
The thundering hooves, the sound was traveling that way.
You were using thaumaturgy?
Yep.
Your max distance is 30 feet.
Right. I'm not still doing it. I'm saying when I cast it, it was like I threw my voice in so that it would, be like it would go that way.
Yeah, you threw your sound. I got you. Yeah, I understand. That's where they're focused at. So. And all you guys can really see is you can see Dialogue, you can see clearly Cultist 1.
I can see lights in the distance.
You can see lights. You can see Cultist 1 light and Cultist 7 light.
And maybe Cultist 2's light. And 6's.
Oh shoot, that's not good.
Nope.
You've lost communication with each other
That's
telepathically.
So. Actually, mine's still worse.
So, Dialect, you can see those that just popped up. 1, 6, 9, 7.
All right. I'm going to do the. I'm gonna use thaumaturgy because I can't. I don't want to make.
I'm sorry. That one move was 60 feet.
Right.
You move 30 feet unless you're doing a double sprint, which
that was a sprint.
Be stealth. Okay, that cannot be stealth.
Oh, okay.
So
whatever. I rolled crappy anyway.
So
they're looking back at us now.
Some of them are.
Yep, some of them are.
Inside of the house, they're going. If I'm assuming there's people in the house.
Yeah, the door is
closed, barred probably, and I'm not gonna knock. I'm just gonna make a sound inside the house. I'll whisper, and it's gonna say, "Kaylin, you're needed outside."
Okay. Everything seems to go as planned. I mean, your voice thing inside, your whisper word. Not really sure that's how it works. If you can dictate the whisper, but
I think so.
I'll give it to you.
I did before anyway. It's
just ominous whispers.
So an ominous whisper says you're needed outside.
So before, yeah. Well, that would probably get his attention.
And it was by name too, so. Kaylin, you're needed outside.
I don't know if he ever shared his name with you, so we'll do that one. Even better. Some creepy dude who knows his name. Okay. You figured that would be enough to get him outside if he's in there still. Yeah,
so. Right. I don't know if he's in there or not.
That's right. Let's go with Gerhardt. Gerhardt, what are you doing? You are up. You can see. Actually, I'm going to pop this up because you can see their torches again.
Mm-hmm.
And so, essentially, you can't see through the dim light. I mean, but what you do is you definitely see the whole person and the torch that they're carrying. You can see which direction they're looking because they're holding the torch. You know, just essentially what would happen in real life anyway. So, What are you gonna do? So how you guys are just running around him? I would have shot somebody. I understand. He gets playing your way. It's fun.
Well, if we get Kaylin in here, then you can play however you want.
That's right. I already made a decision about him. You don't see.
Let's see.
You're the GM. You can unmake any of your decisions. Yeah. That's not as fun. It's fun when it's more complicated.
Did I add my bonus?
Say again?
Nope, I didn't. Never mind. I can do that later.
Hey, you have a viewer. That's exciting. Shout out to the viewer. Thanks for listening. Hopefully we can entertain you.
I think you are the viewer.
I was gonna say if you know he has a viewer, it's probably you.
I don't actually have it up. I just the notification popped up on Twitch. It says Price is Wrong is hosting Tristan Longshot for one viewer.
Well, anyway, so who's up?
Gerhardt, I'm still waiting to hear.
I'm gonna move there 20 feet closer to Daylock, and I'm going to do it stealthily, so I'm going to need to do another stealth roll.
You're just moving in the direction of the sound, yeah? There you go.
And I ask, so did you get any response?
Not yet.
Well, as that was 6 seconds. One round. Past the cultists still seem to be checking it out. So these guys are stepping over to the edge here. Kind of peering over through their torchlight to see if they can see anything across the river. They, well, you can't see them anymore because you're hiding in the corner, so I'll turn them off. Yeah, you do not hear any movement inside the building whatsoever. The door is firmly staying shut. You figure that a barbarian who takes pride in being
Lazy.
chaotic would definitely want to meet up to the challenge. So you can make whatever decisions you decide based off of that. You do know that you had all discussed going to the keep after the mill.
Mm-hmm.
If he doesn't come out, I say we make a break for the keep.
As I said, he did not come out. So
Well, only 6 seconds had passed. That's not very much.
That's one round. You guys finished the round. Nothing happened. This is the start of the round. We had some cultist movement that you heard, you did not see, and no one came out of the building. Cough, cough, nod, nod, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's back to you.
To Gerbardt or Daylock?
It's back to Daylock.
Let's see. It's a bit, I can only go 30, 20.
30 unless you're doing double speed.
Him?
Yeah, 20, sorry. 20. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Okay, I will give it to you. Decide what you're going to do.
I want to get, moving at his best speed, I want to get back over here to this building eventually and get behind there. But moving at his best speed.
His best speed. So that was 50. Do 40. Do 40 Gerbardt. Yep. Okay. It's just 2 movements. I'm just putting them together.
Okay.
So said he's going to move at your best speed. And I mean, it's if you can see it and it's clear, it's clear. I'm not going to throw something at you unless I say, "Hang on a second."
All right, I want to move at his best speed up to the river so I can see upstream. I'm trying to stay in cover at the bushes there.
And his best speed is 20, so.
Loading. Please wait.
Does it actually say that? That's funny.
I wish it did.
Oh, okay.
The story is loading.
If it looks clear to you...
Well, can I see my 60 up the river?
Yeah. I just undid it.
Oh, they're good.
You
It hadn't gone.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Do we know where the keep was? I know where it is because I played this part before.
You were told that intersection that you were at, it was on the northern road.
Okay.
So if you follow this river, it looks like it'll take you back to what you could see anyway. It looks like it'll take you back to the main road. Moving at his best speed. Right. Are you going silent at all?
Might as well since I'm moving slow.
All right, I'll take a roll from both of you.
At least try. That was horrible.
I'll carry you on my back.
Hang on a second.
Loading, please wait.
It's more than I told you. I tell you to hang on a second.
Creatures and monsters are currently loading. Please wait.
Oh man, that reminds me. Have you played a Blood Bowl?
No.
Nope.
Oh, that's funny. Blood Bowl's funny. I got it on. It's like football, but it's like what the heck is that game? It's World of Warcraft. And you play a different race, and they each have different abilities that you play during this game. Like goblins are really good at cheap shots and stealing and stuff. But you can actually kill the players. It's lethal football. Okay, anyway, you can I didn't forget you moved. Dun 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 dun. Okay. Yeah. Assume you can't see past those bushes or your line of sight. So, on either side. It's up to you guys. You hear some shouting and some metal clashing and up ahead.
Like sounds of battle.
You hear sounds of battle. You hear it up ahead. What do you do?
I'm gonna move 30.
Den of fighting.
How deep's the water?
How deep's the water? Great question. Let's find out.
Good question. Next question.
That's right. It's a deep.
It's deep. That's very descriptive.
Okay, so to go through, it would be considered difficult terrain, so it's going to halve your movement speed to 15 feet. Okay, cool. Stealth roll?
I just did. It was bad.
Okay.
Of course, with the raging battle that sounds like it's up ahead, they probably shouldn't be able to hear me anyway, but...
Well, at least you're not a giant stumbling through the woods.
That's right. Dun, dun, dun. What's... Yeah, that's funny. Alright. You can technically only see guard 10, guard 3, and the acolyte. But as you approach, when the guard says, "There's another one," so
Yeah, great.
you can definitely tell that they're engaged. And as they're all humans, they all have torches. So Garrett, you can see
Them.
the two. You can't see guard 10. You can see guard 3 and the acolyte. Dialogue, what are you gonna do? You notice that guard 10 by the acolyte, he's looking directly at you and said, "There's more." So let that
These guys are dressed
filter
like
through
dragon
your
cult.
assumptions. Yes. Yep. You can definitely tell one's a spellcaster, an acolyte, and the other's a guard.
Would it be possible to do a plunging shot at 35 feet? Or no?
Are you trying to attack whom?
The acolyte.
Oh, okay.
Who's technically first?
You're going to be
What's the-
shooting. It's actually dialect that's first, and you're going to be shooting. Yep. Okay. You're fine. You got a clear shot. Let me see.
Dialect says, "Shoot the acolyte."
Your okay. You have archery, gain +2 with your ranged weapon, and you have. I thought you had Oh, there's sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm.
Attacking at long range doesn't impose disadvantage on your weapon attack. Your ranged weapon attack ignores 3 covers quarter. If you make an attack with a ranged weapon that you're proficient with, you can choose to take a -5 penalty. If this attack hits, you add 10 to the attack's damage. It says at making at long range. It's within short range. I have to look at your weapon, so give me a second.
Longbow.
Longbow. 150. No, you're fine. It's so the first number is within. You only get penalties if within 5 feet. So, the first number is actually like 6 feet to 150. That's your regular range. 600 is your long range.
Yeah, you take disadvantage at long range.
Yeah, but yeah, so you can make a clear shot at both of those guys. Well, either one of those guys, I should say.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go let a dog out.
Roger that. It's Dialog's turn anyway.
Well, I'll do what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna while he's letting the dog out. But I tell him to attack acolyte, and I go like that.
Okay. What's the context? Why are you telling him to attack the acolyte?
I told Gerbardt to attack the acolyte, and I'm charming, or I'm attempting to charm.
Oh, okay. I see. You cast charm on him. Very good. Charm succeeded. The guard, you can't. You notice your spell takes hold. I mean, you cast a spell, you can tell if it works or doesn't. So your spell does work. You charm the guard. However, the guard is still looking at you. So.
Okay, I'm back.
Just so Gerbardt knows, nobody yet sees you. You're not within the range. I mean, they're 30 feet and then 30 feet. So, I think
actually
you would be a shadow, but your stealth was successful. So, to your knowledge, they don't see you, Gerbardt.
Okay. Well, let's do a.
And did you use a bonus action to mentally tell Gerbardt that you charmed the guard?
Yeah, actually, my bonus action is wait. The guard is charmed. Just keep aim, but hold your action on the acolyte.
Alright, I hold steady on the arrow.
Okay.
I'd like to do more, but I'm out of probably action. So what's gonna happen here?
Sure. Well, we're gonna find out what's gonna happen. So you hear a rough voice that sounds familiar from your companion the other day. It says, "Die, you cultist scum!"
To the east of me?
Yeah, directly to the east of you. And you hear metal on metal, and the guard laugh and just laugh. He says, "You call yourself a fighter?"
No, I call myself a barbarian. Is that
and
it?
you see guard 10 attack someone or something below him. Wow. Oh, douchebag. Nice. And you're a grunt. Ugh. Alright. You see another guard pop in view, kind of next to that guy. What? Okay, hang on a second. What the hell is this guy's AC?
Like 11. He's not wearing any clothes.
It's 15. Oh, okay. 16 definitely hits that.
He has a natural ace, I suppose, is the strength.
It's not natural. So full dex and constitution he adds. So he adds 2 modifiers to it. So
it's
it's really at a
plus
+5, yeah. It is. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, they hit him again. That's hilarious. Rolled the 16. Damn, these guys are pretty freaking powerful. They're rolling top hit die here. He's gonna come back and be like, "What do you mean my character died?"
I blame the GM.
Okay. So the acolyte seems to still be fixed to whatever's taking place south of him. Dialect, you are up. Actually, no. Roll
Initiative.
Roll initiative, yeah. Okay, Gerhardt, you're up.
Gerhardt moves up to a 5-foot distance, but stays within the cover of the bushes. And
Now dialect's in your way.
no, I know, but they can easily just move out of cover for a good 5-foot step and attack them.
Oh, okay, so you're not attacking.
Not yet.
Okay.
And I ask dialect, so do I keep my aim fixed on the acolyte, or do you have a plan?
You hear some pretty ragged breaths coming from your east.
I turn to Gerard using air quotes. I say, "Our barbarian friend seems to be in trouble." So you better shoot the acolyte.
Get outside. No,
well, hey, can you see guard 10? I think you could probably see guard 10 from where you're at.
Where I'm at, I have
do a line of sight on guard 10.
I can duck out of the way of his shot too, or take a adjustment too to let him shoot.
He's got sharpshooter. I mean, even if we count you as cover, he can go through 3/4 cover.
If he can see guard 10, I tell him to shoot whoever he thinks he can hit.
Yeah, you should be able to see guard 10 with your sharpshooter ability, without worrying about hitting dialogue. Unless you get a 1.
Yeah, that'd be through trees, so.
You shush.
Hey, you're going to take your 5-foot step. You take your 5-foot step.
Okay.
You can clearly see guard 10 and the acolyte and the other guard.
Okay. And I do take the sharpshooter call out, so. Miss.
This guy's totally gonna die. Okay, Dialogue, you're up.
But does the guard notice that he's been shot at with an arrow? Or no? Because that would make even a soldier in combat flinch.
Yeah, but you missed.
Well, it could have whistled past his ear. How much did he miss by?
Well, yeah, how much did you miss by? You rolled a 15. That's 16. These guys are a pretty big AC for being just guards. I guess not. That's impressive. No, you didn't miss by. Yeah, he definitely notices an arrow come whizzing by.
I yell.
Go ahead.
I yell at guard 3. Help! We're under attack!
You charmed him, so you're going to have to push through your will.
Right,
What do you want him to do?
I charmed him, so he's a friend of mine, and I tell him we're under attack. Help the barbarian, we're under attack!
Okay, there we go. 5,
That's my free action. Right? Just to yell at him.
Yeah, that's a free action.
Alright, then... What's my range on this? Oops.
Oh, okay. I got you.
No, you can have him do what he wants to do. That's just fine.
You can make your attack first.
I'm going to attack the acolyte so the guard can do whatever he wants.
Okay. Well, while he's swimming, you attack the acolyte.
Rephrase, I'm going to try to attack the acolyte.
You hit. Go ahead and roll damage on the acolyte.
System shock.
Apparently he's immune to force damage, or not immune, but takes. Or what is system shock?
It means he's jolted. Like
yeah, no. Okay,
no.
so
he must have something.
I'll tell you what happens. No, I'll tell you what happens. No, it actually gave him it gave him all of the effects. It did it correctly. So when you shoot your Eldritch Blast at him, you critically hit him. Right? You critically
No,
hit
I
him.
didn't.
Why did it add a system shock feature?
I have no. That's why I'm confused, because the spell doesn't do that.
weird.
Sweet, cool. Apparently, your Eldritch Blast is taking on the static electricity in the air and just bolts right into the acolyte, so that instead of doing regular damage,
I'm not gonna argue.
you watch this guy just fall to the ground, and he has seizures. His body is just shaking violently. I don't know why the hell it did it, but hey, that's pretty cool. I'll keep it. apparently failed the system shock thing. I'm going to have to figure out what the hell this game system's doing on me.
Yeah, I'm totally confused because that doesn't... I just looked at the spell and there's nothing...
Oh, I gotta check out this spell now. Eldritch Blast. D-Force. Yeah, there's no way. For some reason, it says Acolyte. System shock. Shock 2 for Acolyte. Check was failure. Effect unconscious to Acolyte. Effect stable to Acolyte. Acolyte. System shock result. Drop to 0 but stable. That's what it says on my thing.
So he can be captured, in theory.
Well, we'll see if your other spells have some sweet ass effects.
So I
looked
up.
Turn off.
Does it? It says that Eldritch Blast does that?
No, it doesn't.
Well, I looked
there.
up on the D&D wiki, and this is what's for System Shock. And this is System Shock points. This is System Shock as a representation of how many hit points did he have?
He had 5 hit points.
That's why. That's why. Because it dealt more than 80% of his. Yeah.
It's half. If you hit half of the thing,
it says to gain a point of System Shock, the character must suffer a blow that deals at least 80% of its maximum health as damage.
Nice. I did turn that feature on. That's pretty cool. Okay.
That's what it is.
That's super fun.
So he's just sitting there.
This is going to be a lot
paralyzed.
more fun, you know.
So he's just sitting there.
Yeah, he's completely unconscious. He's in seizures. He pooped, peed his pants, whatever.
It smells like burnt hair, piss, and shit over there by the Acolyte.
If a person can have it during seizures, he's got it. Just all at once. That's hilarious. Okay.
So he's making gunpowder then. Except we just need the dead bodies now.
Let's see, guard 3. Actually, he's going to take this at advantage because they think he's on their side. You see your guard friend just wail up. He pulls back his spear and he just lets it go right into this guy's neck. Just
I gotta let my dog out. She's jumping all over me here. I'll be right back.
And off with his head, or?
No. Not off with his head. No, he just jabs at the guy's neck. You see the head kind of whiplash and come back down, and the guards are pissed. Yeah. What will you do that for? So, but while we did that, then Callan sees his opportunity to really to do some damage and to haul us out. So that's what he's going to do. Attack guard 10. Ooh, crit! Oh, there we go.
About damn time.
Nice. So Callan, as he rolls his as he takes his longsword and slashes out at guard number 10, he manages to get it in between this guy's leg plates, and he severs the hamstring. So now we'll see if it rolls the critical hit damage, which should be 2 times. And it does! And not only does he sever this guy's hamstring, but he twists, and as he twists, he hits a major artery, and blood just gushes out of this guy. And he dead. Callan's seeing his opportunity. He was fine. Yeah. Moves away. But you don't see that part, so.
Nope.
You just hear and south.
You hear someone do the...
Okay, roll initiative.
Alright.
You guys all rolled great, except for Dialogue. He hasn't rolled yet. Well, finally, my special effects tables are now working.
Okay.
He rolls a 24, which is a natural 20 plus his regular attack. That's pretty nice, yeah. Critical hit, critical table, critical hit effect, severed hamstring. In addition to standard critical hit damage, you hamstring the target. The target is slowed. The save ends, and the guy did not make the save. But then he did 10 points of damage, which was the guy's entire life. So he died by 3 points. Now he picks the right time to leave, huh?
Yep.
We're going to tell him that the 2 guards attacked him and he died. No, it's messed up.
I don't think we're that mean of people.
No. He needs to roll initiative so I can figure out who's going next. Well, here, I'll just roll it for him. I think I can do that.
Maybe.
I did, yeah. It's going to be just as poor, so there you go. That way. Nice! What the hell? So Callan takes his javelin out and throws it at guard number 2, and he too gets the critical hit.
Good God.
Again. Yeah, 2 natural 20s in a row. What are the odds? Not very
Slim.
likely. Nice. Okay.
So is he dead too, or no?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't kill the guard, but the one that you can't see is stunned.
Mm-hmm.
So and it actually rolled me the round, so that's good. He's stunned for 1 round.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Welcome back.
Okay, you rolled initiative. It's Gerhardt's turn. You rolled very poorly, so you rolled a 3.
That's nothing new.
Yeah.
Actually, I rolled a 2 because
although the barbarian, that's what I'm saying. Your die was 3, so you got a 2. The barbarian did so well that he killed guard 10 because he rolled a natural 20, severed the guy's hamstring, and did 11 points of damage, and then he rolled a natural 20 on his javelin and made guard 2 go unconscious. So yeah, so far so good.
As Gerbardt goes past me, I tell him to make sure the barbarian knows not to attack our guard friend.
Right.
Gerhardt basically puts his hand up in acknowledgement.
You gotta do some shouting. Past. There's a whole bunch of trees and gotcha. Roger that. So what are you doing?
Gerhardt is moving up to basically get line of sight on guard 2, so he's not hitting guard 3.
Be right there.
When I be shooting through guard 2?
You have sharpshooter. You can ignore 3/4, whatever. So I'll let you shoot through him without, unless you get a natural 1, you're good to go.
All right. But
why did it roll you at advantage? Oh, because he's stunned. Even better. You hit. That's right. I like this. But
and he's probably dead.
He's dead. Yeah, he's definitely dead. So.
And as he dies, I shout, Galen, don't shoot the guard out I'm next to. Otherwise, I might bang you over the head with a sword.
Don't shoot the last guard.
And he yells, I can't see anything! It's all shadows! But thanks for the assist! So, guard 3, 5, 10, 15, comes up here, and he is going to just take his spear and go right at the acolyte. So, it's funny, he did not give him that at advantage when the acolyte is completely unconscious. So. Okay, so he spears the acolyte. Your guard friend. Dialogue, it's your turn.
So are there torches lit up here or no?
Yeah, there's enough torches for you to see around. They're just planted in the ground. So there's one in the space that Dialog's moving to.
So Dialog's literally going to get his feet singed.
No, it's in this. No. It shares the same square, but the torch is a torch, so it's not going to burn him.
Mm-hmm.
They could be in the same space. It's just stuck in the ground.
Okay.
What you do if you put it at your feet. So there you go. Your friend is now invisible.
He's a long way away
Dialogue
for having.
goes, I see you.
He's a long way away for having just been under attack by those two guards.
Well, they were distracted, so he killed one and then walked away and then javelined the other. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So no, he did. Yeah. Considering, I think he's only like what at
Level
11
1.
of 14. He's got wounds of 11 out of 14. Like he almost
Great.
died. Like really almost died.
I say to Kalen, come with me if you want to live.
So is that all you're doing? Is it you just move there and tell him come with you?
I pick up the torch.
Okay. That's all you're gonna do?
Can I see anything else?
Yeah, you can see the guard and the acolyte. The guard's going to town on this acolyte.
I thought the acolyte was dead. How many hit points did it have?
No, it's not. He's not dead. He's unconscious. He's stunned.
I thought the guard attacked him and did damage.
The guard did attack him, so he's no longer stunned. He's still unconscious, though.
I say to guard 3. What did the acolyte ever do to you?
He's the enemy. You told me to help you. I'm attacking the enemy.
Right, but he never actually did anything to the guard.
Yeah, the guard knows.
He never
He's
had a
the
chance to.
No, he doesn't have to attack the guard. He knows that they were attacking your friend. You said help your barbarian friend. He's doing that. He's attacking all of the barbarian's enemies. Isn't that what you told him to do? Help the barbarian?
I say, the barbarian's safe. You can calm down now.
It's fine. So, okay. The acolyte is starting to regain consciousness as barbarian Callan walks up to you, Dialogue. What are you guys going to do?
Gerhardt's gonna go up to Acolyte and restrain him. Basically,
With
rope.
Rope. I like that. I want you to roll. I guess it would be survival. Roll me a survival check. We'll see how well you can tie rope.
And it literally just stopped on 4, just as I rolled.
Well, it's better you hit the crappy rolls outside of battle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it took Kellen almost dying before he got 2 natural 20s right in a row. Douchebag. Alright, you tie up the acolyte. You can't quite tell how strong your bonds were, but you're under the impression that you did a great job. The guard looks at him and says, "Don't move, or I will hit you again." So Gerhardt, go ahead.
Gerhardt speaks in a little bit louder than a whisper her voice, saying, do any of you guys know how to tie a better knot? Because I'm thinking this might not work very well.
I pat Kalen on the
No,
back.
you actually, you're under the impression that you did a good job. You're not going to ask someone else to do it.
Okay.
I pat Kalen on the shoulder. I say, how many of you killed today?
And he goes, I got 2 notches in my belt. How about you? And he did, too. He actually killed 2 guys.
And he suddenly feels a whole lot better.
That's right. That's right. Are you going to answer my question? How many notches do you have in your belt today?
Well, we dispatched about 7 at the mill.
Let's roll that deception check and see.
It's not untrue.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. It's
he wasn't there.
Right, but it's not an untrue statement.
Yeah, so roll persuasion. There you go. Yeah. Whatever. You guys are taking too long. I thought they killed you.
It's not an untrue statement. We did dispatch 7 or 5 or 7 at the mill.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I mean, your dungeon master knows that. I'm essentially the god of the game. But he doesn't know that. He wasn't there. He's only got your word. You're right. It's not an untrue statement. You guys did a very good job. But he wasn't there.
I also say we tied up about 5 more down south. We should probably get moving. Tied up, quote unquote.
That's right. Okay, well, you guys are up. What are you gonna do? You got a guard under charm. He's only gonna last about. You did. How long did it? How long is charm? 10 minutes.
It lasts. Hold on, I gotta get.
I'll just look it up. It's right here. 1 hour. Oh, nice. Okay. You got a little time.
He'll die probably before then.
You can only move through the water half speed.
That's fine. Move me however far.
So, put you about where the acolyte is. It's about 30 to 15 feet.
As Gerhardt's pushing the acolyte along, or is dragging the acolyte along, I kind of lean over and inspect the knots.
Okay. I want you to roll your survival check as well. We'll see if you think you did a great job.
I very well may.
That's right. You look at this shoddy knot job and you go, what the hell are you pulling here? We need to tie these better. And you fix his mistake. So, Gerhardt, how are you going to take that? I don't even know.
Gerhardt just laughs.
Roll a relationship check, you know? What the hell is that? I don't know.
Would that be a die 100? Would that be a die 1?
Yeah. We're gonna take honestly, how would you take his
for all the shit he's seen me pull so far, he probably just thinks I'm joking.
No. When you lean over and you adjust the knots, he can see that there's definitely an improvement to the knot work. Yeah, because I mean, you're all an 18. That's an excellent.
I roll a bad sleight of hand, so yeah, he knows what's up.
That's very good. Okay, what are you gonna do with this acolyte who is now completely awake?
Gerhardt is pretty much gonna place him over his shoulder and carry him along.
Kalen, did you learn anything from the people at the house?
Yeah, they told me to go north, and I get to the keep. I followed the road north. These assholes were there. I followed them. And I did pretty well.
Gerbardt looks alright.
Dialect looks at Gerbardt and rolls his eyes. I think we better keep going north.
Gerbardt nods as he swings the acolyte over his shoulder and marches on.
Okay, hang on for just a second. So we're gonna see how well all this is happening right.
Need to backtrack that.
I'm guessing Dialock is still holding the torch.
Yep.
I handed it to Kalen when I patted him on the back. I don't need the torch.
Okay. Kalen's definitely carrying the torch.
Because Kalen was complaining that he couldn't see anything, so I gave him the torch.
Do you remember what check you used to try to make an escape?
Whatever it is, it would be encounter to the nature roll, or it'd probably be.
No, I mean not like run away, but like get out of a grapple. It's opposing strength checks if you're in a contest, but
or an athletics check.
I was thinking that climbing, jumping, swimming.
Maybe not.
I know sleight of hand used to be something like that, right?
Rocking ship deck. Search to see if you can perform acrobatic stunts.
Well, I'm just gonna roll it as a contest, so it's gonna be a wisdom because he
and who's he?
The ropes. So it's a good thing your buddy fixed it.
Yeah. So he has to be
behind you. You hear a guard shout, "Halt!" Directly behind you, 30 feet.
Have we moved?
No, not yet.
So down the road,
right before yeah, behind you. So from the direction that Caden came.
I say to the guard, "More people! The one to fight the barbarian! Go get him!"
He goes, "I don't see anything."
But he heard it.
Sure, he heard it.
I take one of the torches and I hand it to him.
He goes, "I'm not feeling up to that. Let's go north."
Did they say in the halted name of whoever? is
nope,
the king? Or?
just halt. Just halt.
It'd be really funny if I was playing my A1 character that I made when we first started playing D&D. Alt, remember?
Yeah, I do remember. That's funny.
You're like, Colt, I don't know you.
Are you sure about this? I think so. Okay. Go ahead and roll initiatives. Okay. Ken says, I'm going to take the lead. Okay. He gets to the edge of the building. And he just shouts back, looks like it's clear. Okay. It is Gerhardt's turn.
Gerbardt continues to move. So would I still be under 20 feet, or?
Yeah, we're going to say there's the torch. You normally be able to move 30, but you're carrying a guy. Is he within your carry range? What's your carry range?
How heavy is the acolyte?
Yeah, 150 pounds. He's not wearing armor, so it's not going to be too severe.
Lift 450, and my maximum is...
Yeah, okay, so he's not hindering you at all. You can go your full range, 30. You got Guard and Callan with a torch, and you're carrying the acolyte. You can go 30. You can see enough. You gonna make your move?
Yep.
As you're going, you hear ominous whispers. We're going to kill you. We're going to kill you. We're going to kill you. There you go.
Coming from my...
No, that's
left,
you
or?
hear. Yeah, you hear ominous whispers. Just you.
I pretty much go, hey, acolyte, stop doing that or I might ram you through.
Because I'm not doing anything.
That pretty much confirmed it.
Okay, it's let's see, Dialect's turn. I'm just having the guard move with you because you have him charmed. Did it load up for you yet?
Yep. Well, sort of. I can't see to the north.
There you go. You should be able to in 3 to 5 seconds. Can you see now?
Yep.
Can you hear me now? Good.
As more can you see now? So you just see these buildings. You don't really see anything. You don't hear anything. You hear the acolyte making a bunch of noise.
I hear Gerhardt basically, it's like, shut up.
Gerhardt hears a message in his head. Knock him out.
Gerbardt rumbles. Do you want me to kill him?
No, I want you to knock him out.
You can choose the type of damage.
Alright. I place the guy in his feet.
Essentially, you do damage. You just choose whether or not that damage is going to kill him or make him unconscious.
Gerhardt places him on his feet, draws his short sword, and whacks him alongside the head with the pommel to knock him out.
Okay. Roll your attack. At advantage.
At advantage.
Wow. You barely made it. Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage. Nice. Way to go. It didn't actually roll it over the acolyte. Who'd you roll that over?
It says piercing damage.
No.
Oh, he must have just.
All of a sudden, Callan the Barbarian has a lot less damage done to him.
I healed him a while ago.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Nice. Just pulled it right past me.
I healed him for 8 back up.
Well, that's fantastic. I didn't even know you did that.
I said
something's wrong, so I changed it real fast.
I said I pat him on the shoulder and ask him how many he has, how many he's killed today, and he said how many, and I said he feels a lot better.
Oh, I didn't even catch that. That's funny.
The reason why I did that is just so I would not hit myself by accident, since the acolyte is right on top of me.
On top of him.
Well, he is definitely unconscious.
I pick him back up and basically march along.
Okay, move your movement speed.
And I'm gonna go. Since I can't go into the darkness, I'm gonna go 15 here and 30 there.
Okay.
And the acolyte moves with me.
Yeah, I
So, how long will the acolyte remain unconscious with that?
Well, so he's stable. So the rule is, so you'll when you're at 0, you gain, and you're stable, you gain 1 hit point after, I think it's 1 hour. So he should, once he regains a hit point, then he'll be conscious again. So, the other one just had an effect per round, so that's why he woke up before.
Mm-hmm. So it'll be an hour before he regains consciousness. Good.
Yep. Okay. Callan says, I don't know where you guys are going. He said, I thought we were supposed to go north. That was what they said. As he shouts it. Because he's a barbarian, right? No one asked him to be quiet.
True.
Okay, Dialogue, your turn. Dialogue?
Dialogue. Okay.
He put a move there. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Guard moved with you. Can you speak or?
Yeah,
okay.
I just didn't.
Oh, that's fine.
Not necessarily sure what's going on yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to say or do.
Oh, that's okay. What he's really doing is he's looking at his other map to figure out if they're going in the right direction.
No. I'm honestly not looking at another map. I don't remember where the keep is, though.
Well, Callan just said he was told to go north.
Right.
So
I
you
was
don't know
just
what you guys are doing.
I was just checking the side alleys to make sure that there wasn't anybody over here. So.
Okay, well, Callan keeps going in his direction because he's stubborn and hard-headed. So.
I nod for Gerbardt to follow Callan.
Gerhardt.
You should start calling him. You should start calling him Caitlin. See what he says.
Gerhardt nods and basically marches towards Kalen.
All right. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Dialogue. Dialogue.
Am I up again?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's Callan Gerhardt, you. Cut through the building.
I'm just special like that.
Your guard says, "Oh, I've never seen anyone become insubstantial before." just kidding. Okay. As far as your vision, since you have the best one of the lot. And if you couldn't tell, there's a building right here. All right.
I'm waiting for it to load in just a second.
He goes, "Well, I'm following the northern road."
Follow the yellow brick road.
So, I want you guys to roll me a d4. Okay.
Hopefully high is good.
So my question for you is how long are you going to aimlessly follow Callan? You just going to unquestionably do him? Or are you going to start... Will you start to be suspicious?
As far as we all have been told too, the castle was to the north.
Mm-hmm.
So...
Okay, so you will follow him blindly. Very good.
I'm not following him blindly. I got my eyes wide open.
Okay, that's... Well, I got you.
Gerhardt looks back at Daylock and asks him, "Ask your guard friend to see where the damn keep is."
Okay, there we go. That's going to happen in 2 movements. So, take 2 movements.
Actually, the guard just hears it in his head.
No, Gerhardt asked that question in 2 movements. That's why I had you roll the d4.
Oh.
So we can ignore yours. Go ahead and move 2 movements. So that's 1. 1 movement there, Dialogue. That's your 2 movements.
Yeah, move me back, whatever, 20, 30 feet or whatever.
Okay, well that's okay. That's 1 movement. I'm just trying to speed this up.
I just need to stay within 30 feet of the guard.
I got you. Make your next movement, Gerhardt. Assume the way is clear.
Assume it.
Yeah.
The guy with the necklight on his shoulders marching forward.
Right. So at this point, now this is where Gerhardt says, "Hey, I think you need to ask your guard friend where the keep is."
I asked the guard friend where the keep is.
And he says, "Oh yeah, we passed it. We should have gone down that last road to the right." Like, so that was 2 intersections ago. All
Go
Okay,
ahead.
so what's going on?
Does Dialect inform the other two?
No, Dialect just turns around and starts walking toward the keep. Yes, he informs the other two. The Benny Hill song
And
starts
Callan
to
goes,
play.
"This guard, what's he know?"
Dialect says, "Well, he's not going to lie to us because he's our friend. I say it telepathically. He's not going to lie because he's forced to be our friend. So if he knows, he's most likely telling the truth."
You okay?
Yeah, I'm having some. I was having some internal issues for the last couple days, and I was hoping it was gone. So we'll see. I may have to just say, "Hey, I'll be right back," and you can pause it for 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, now you're close enough to the keep that you see this. Can you see it?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, you see this nice big blue dragon sweeping down, and you see smoke, and you smell fire. Let's see how you like how I did that. You see smoke, and you smell fire. And so, I'll be right back.
All right.
Me too. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So where are you munching on? But what are you on?
I just made myself some pudding.
Yeah, nice.
Probably don't need pudding, but
Yeah. Pudding's always nice to have once in a while.
it's cheap.
Is it chocolate or something else?
Vanilla. I had a bunch, and this was the last one I had left.
Mm. Add some chocolate chips and make chocolate chip pudding.
It's good by itself.
True.
Need some marshmallows.
Marshmallows are always good to add.
We'd always do that. You'd put them in before the pudding's set up, so they'd sink into the pudding, and then you'd leave them in the refrigerator overnight. And then the marshmallows were really mushy.
So it's like a treat within a treat.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
Sorry
back.
about that. If it happens again, we'll probably just. So I think I have a stomach bug that's been going around. So, that being said, you guys see the dragon. I probably have to share the sheet again. So share the sheet. You guys see the dragon. You know the keep is pretty far there. I just need to know how you're going to play this. Are you going to try to... The keep is open. You have the option just to run into the keep. The doors will close. There's a huge mob that's starting to gather on the outside. And it looks like they're being followed by a half dragon. And so you can try to play off yourself in the cultists, or you can run into the keep. I just need to know what your action is. You have an acolyte draped over your shoulder, so as you approach, you notice that this might be a bad idea. You also have a guard that is definitely with them. So.
I ask what Gerbardt wants to do.
Gerbardt knows that they have to get to the keep, but knows that they can't false their identity with the cultists for long. They will eventually pick up on it, so...
Dialect agrees that is most probably true.
Okay, sorry, what was that? You agreed what's true?
I think we're gonna try to get into the keep.
Okay. Well, as you approach the keep, you notice that the mob is starting to form behind you, with the leader that is yelling taunts at the guards in the keep. And as you go through, the door closes, but right before it closes, you get in with the acolyte. You do not get in with the guard to the keep. So I'm going to do this.
I leave one last message with him. Attack anyone who attacks the barbarian.
Oh, Callan's moving with you guys.
That's fine. But if they attack the keep, they could be attacking the barbarian, which means that he's...
You will experience a 10 to 15 second delay as my blue ring of death goes away. Hey, it was exactly right. I said 15 seconds. That was 15 seconds. Quite impressive. All right. Okay, well, you're in here, and you hear the governor says, I'd give anything to know what we're up against and why. For that, we need prisoners, a commander. Even a low-ranking one is best. So he says, go out there and fight the champion and capture him. If you come across any other one, any other commander, we can figure out what the heck is going on.
Dialect telepathically says to Gerbardt, hint, hint. You got a guard on you got an acolyte on your shoulder.
Ah.
He said he wants any acolytes or any kind of possible leader, so go drop that guy right in front of him.
Gerbardt So where's the governor at? Up on the ramparts or up by the keep?
He's right there. He's right in front of you guys. So
okay. Gerbardt just lays out the acolyte right in front of him. Like, here you go. He's a little unconscious, so.
okay, both of you roll me an intimidation or a persuasion check.
Intimidation or persuasion?
Yeah, so you guys, you put the acolyte down and you throw some water over his face to get him to wake up. So he's awake now. Okay. Well, between the two of you, and Dialect, you're a little bit more rosy lipped than the other. Come on, tell Governor what he wants to know. It'll be all good for you. The cultist looks at the governor and he says, "We are collecting for the Great Hoard, and this will usher in the reign of the Queen of Dragons." As he would raise his hands if they were not tied, his voice raises an inflection too. He says, They know that the cult has a clutch of dragon eggs under heavy guard in a cave at their camp. We're going to go ahead and end it here tonight. Next time you'll have an opportunity to do a couple missions and to challenge the champion. And I will let you two at the beginning of next session go ahead and upgrade your characters fully to level 2. So,
are we gonna have a chance to take a rest here?
No, the rest will end this whole series of quests. So you're at the precipice. There's only a couple hours left in this battle till daylight, and the dragon leaves. So we'll let you guys make those decisions the next time. Okay. Well, good night, gentlemen. I've got to go. I'm just going to mute it. It's coming back again. That's why I'm cutting it off. So,
all right. Have a good night.
Bye.
Well, that concludes the stream. So have a good night, everyone. And may your roles in your campaigns be forever more fortunate than ours.